create just a little bit of space. Sturgis is not covering those corners, so if they can continue to win the corners and cross, we're going to have a lot of opportunities. We've had some opportunities going down the middle too, but their defense is definitely central in taking away the middle of the field, so we need to keep working on the outside.
As the Governors are looking to go to 4-0 on the season, they'll play Aberdeen this coming Saturday. We'll have it for you here on KCCR and have it on KCCR Sports on YouTube. We're trying to get that live stream back up and going for the second half, especially with the clouds moving in. Maybe that'll help us have ourselves an opportunity to have the second half on YouTube at KCCR Sports. But we'll have the game on Saturday starting at noon with the boys game and then 2 o'clock for the girls game out in Aberdeen. And that's going to be a tough test, and this is a tough test because of that game on Saturday. Because you get to go home tonight, you have practice tomorrow, and you go play Aberdeen on Saturday. And obviously we'll talk a little bit about that right now because this could have turned into a trap game and still can right now. It's just a 1-0 lead for Pierre. But you got to take care of business against Sturgis, who is still a good team. Obviously Aberdeen's probably the team that you're thinking you if you're going to have you play your best game, you want to play it against, but you still got to play well against the Sturgis team. And so far in this first half, Pierre has done the part.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you can go win in Aberdeen on Saturday, but if you lose to Sturgis on Thursday, then you've really not gained a whole lot.
Right.
So you certainly, Aberdeen will be tough. I mean, obviously that game has been circled for a while, and we know that they're going to be a challenge. The girls know that they're going to be a challenge. They know the players, and they know how talented they are and all those things. But yeah, you got to take care of business here first. And honestly, in the 15, 20 minutes of the first half here, the first part of the half, there was some issues with the grass and working into it and things like that. But Pierce steadily gotten stronger, and I guess that's what you want to have is you definitely just want to build into it and keep getting stronger as the game goes along. And that seems to be the personality of this Pierre team is to get stronger as the game goes, but you still got to go do it.
Yeah, and the shots started to come a little bit later in that first half, and I mean there was only about 3 or 4 shots in the first, or 3 shots in the first 15 minutes, but in the last 15 of that first half, there was 5 to 6 and really good chances too from Pierre. It wasn't just the shots from at the top of the box or outside the box. Those shots were coming in. Davis had a couple of really good looks, and of course Hughes with the goal. Those were some really good looks that they're hoping to have in this, even more so in the second half.
Yeah, like I say, I think they're figuring it out. They're figuring out where the holes are. Sturgis is very defensive-minded. They're going to pack it in and make you beat 8, 9 girls at a time and things like that, and then just hope to break out and get a quick goal to counter. But I think Pierre started to realize where the holes were, how to attack that tight defense, and again, it's on the wings. That's where we got to get the ball.
The Governors leading 1-0 over Sturgis. We step aside for 3 minutes. We'll come back with the second half. Listen to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre still wants your trade or your spare vehicle, and we're willing to give you top dollar, and we'll throw in an additional $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Sell us your car, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you an additional $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Trade in your vehicle for a new or different one, and Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota will give you $250 Pierre Pride dollars. Gateway Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit GatewayFordToyota.com.
At Purist, we play to win, which led to being named the most innovative food company in 2021. For over 30 years, we have worked to develop the highest quality peas for plant-based protein on the market, which is sourced from several South Dakota farmers. Our alliance with farmers allows us to build a safe and secure food supply in the United States. Join our Herald production team and make moves, because at Purist, it's not just a job, it's a career. Apply online, PURIS.com. Purist, born and bred in the USA.
Wondering what to do with the pitted and rutted drive? B&B Equipment will get you covered. Wanting to put something down the ground? B&B Equipment will put a hole in your project. Need to even up that property? B&B Equipment can fill that need. B&B Equipment can deliver all your gravel and material needs. B&B Equipment is here for all your excavation needs. Contact B&B Equipment, 224-6727. A contractor here for you. That's B&B Equipment, 224-6727.
Innovation, It's right here. Avera St. Mary's Hospital keeps care local for you and your family, offering comprehensive care that has earned 4 out of 5 stars by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services in hospital performance and safety. Avera St. Mary's world-class care is further supported by advanced technology, 2-way video e-consults, 3D mammography, and a state-of-the-art birthing center, so you and your family don't have to go anywhere else, because innovation lives right here in Pierre. Learn more at avera.org/news.
The Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture is going on. Slumberland has their Labor Day sale all stocked up with specials on furniture throughout the store and with savings of up to 25% off Slumberland's low price. Slumberland carries your favorites. Plus, they have unique items in stock that are sure to complement your home. And in the bedding department, be sure to check out all the quality brands they stock with specials that'll make you sleep easier. The Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre and slumberland.com.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
And we welcome you back here as we get set for the second half, and we are underway as the Sturgis Scoopers will have the first possession of the second half, down 1-0. The Governors will quickly take the ball away, and it's up for Avery Davis. And then the Scoopers, again, playing good defense. They haven't allowed the Governors to get too many shots, 10 in the first half, to just 1 for the Scoopers, but they've played some good defense so far, have the Scoopers. Sargent's pass, that one will be intercepted. Went behind a couple of Pierre Governors, and it's now going the other way for the Scoopers. On that near side, a pass. No one there except for Kuipers. She'll leave it and cleared away by the Governors. Out for Davis and right back for Sturgis. They're going to try and maybe get that early attack going in this second half, Mendel.
Yeah, they seem to be pushing forward way more than they did the first half anyway, so they must have talked about that. They know they got to get one quick. So
as Kuipers, she fell over. Referee says play on. Over for Barry, sidestep, and then Barry gets knocked down, but the referee again will say play on. This one comes out to the edge of the box, and it will be grabbed by Gehring. And so no further play from the Scoopers, and she can slow things down here. As we're just underway here in the second half, the Pierre Governors lead 1-0 over this Sturgis Scooper team here on the road, trying to put themselves into a 4-0 start of the season. As it will be played Rowan Swift here on the near side. Up from Zylstra, but played again here for the Governors. Alexis Campion, her pass over for Templeton. Now for Kuipers trying to go up the near side of the field. Here's Campion again on the near side. Keeps it in play. Kuipers a pass. That one misses. Davis gets called for a quick foul. And it will be the third foul called on Pierre. Okay, handball is called, and it will go for the Governors to have a free kick. I'm about to say, that was a really quick foul call against Pierre, where there's a couple of Pierre players that got knocked over and nothing happened.
Yeah, it was I think he actually called a hold.
Okay.
He just signaled the wrong way. He called the foul and definitely pointed so it was on Pierre originally, but that's not where it ended up.
So as the ball goes out of play off of Pierre, it'll be a throw here upcoming for the Scoopers. It'll be a free kick for the Scoopers. Might have been offside on Pierre. Trying to get looking away for a second and end up missing an offside call.
Yeah, and I failed you because I didn't see it either. Sorry about that.
Nope. Hey, we're good. It's still early season for us. We might be at the third point of the season for the Governors. We're still in early season mode here. As Templeton will play it all the way back for Jenna Gehring. Gehring will lift it back across, trying to get it back towards midfield. And we play down by the Scoopers. Pass back towards midfield. Davis is over there to take the ball away, but just couldn't quite get it past Callie Evans, and now up ahead, and offside is called on Sturgis. Callie Ewing had a good pass forward, but the Scoopers were offside, and it's the first time they've been called for an offside so far in this contest. Templeton, a pass over for Barry, and here's Ryan Barry for the Governors, a long pass, and Campia is offside this time. Really good pass, though, from Barry. Campia turned around a couple of times and hit the back of her foot. I mean, that was played perfectly to land for Campia, just unfortunately was offside, so there was no chance for the Governors to get an attack going.
Yeah, it wasn't offside by much, and that, again, that's where we need to attack, is to those corners. There's another one.
Here it goes all the way towards the corner, and Campia will try and get to it. Maybe try and find a way to cross it. We'll play it back to the corner of the box for Barry. And Barry will turn, leaves it for Templeton with the left foot, just goes wide. And a good shot there from Templeton, but it, again, goes wide the first shot of the second half for either side, as we have 35-30 to go here in the second half. And again, Pierre leading by 1 over the Sturgis Scoopers. Pierre has not allowed a goal yet so far this season. Oh boy, nearly turned it over with Sturgis. Campia came in off the goal kick, and Sturgis almost turned it over without any other play being made. Here's Avery Marler for Sturgis, momentarily for Sturgis, and then Marler will come back and shoulder down a Pierre Governor, Kyan Beck, and it'll be a foul call, and then the 4th foul committed by Sturgis. So a free kick here for Pierre.
Yeah, good job there by Jasmine Yost, stepping up and challenging that ball, and then an excellent job by Kyan Beck coming back and winning it.
On the far side, Sturgis trying to keep it in play, and it will go out, and it will be a throw here for the Pierre Governors. Nice, it's a really nice night, turning into a really nice night here in Sturgis. Some cloud coverage and a cool evening, probably one of the coolest evenings we had for any kind of soccer, as Graceland Taylor shot goes wide and will miss, and it will be a goal kick here for Sturgis. This will probably be, and maybe Aberdeen will be like it too on Saturday, but no mandatory water breaks for the first time this season. That one turned over. Avery Davis inside the box, right in front. She shoots, she scores! And Avery Davis makes it 2-0. Sturgis a little careless, playing it inside their own box. Davis made no mistake about it. Took it and an unassisted goal for Avery Davis, and it's a 2-0 lead now for Pierre with 34 minutes remaining in the second half.
Yeah, you called it exactly. The defender had a little trouble there, didn't pick out, make a good decision, didn't make a good pass. Avery stepped in front of it and did a nice job of beating one defender, and then took her time and got past the keeper as well. So a good job there by Avery to finish.
And I just mentioned it too with Alexis Campia getting in on an attempt too, that it just seemed like Sturgis a little bit too careless in front of their own goal right after and I guess they were just not expecting Pierre to move forward that quickly. And well, Davis, Campia, a lot of these forwards, they're not laid back forwards. They are very aggressive, and thought maybe they would have realized that in the first half, but Pierre took advantage of it.
Yeah, they definitely need to, because I think we can pressure them.
As that cross comes into the box, Davis couldn't get over to it, and Sturgis will get out of their own defending zone, a defending third. Then a throw in here for Pierre, and goes right back into the attacking third. A pass to the top for Kuipers. Gets around one defender, trying to dribble in just maybe one extra dribble. And the Pierre bench all stood up. Coach Swenson was looking for a handball. Mendel Miller was to my right, was looking for a handball. You weren't seen on YouTube, but I'll let everybody know you're looking for a handball. And I was thinking there was going to be a handball called. And that was right at the top of the box. That would have been it wouldn't have been a PK, but it would have been just, right at the top of the box to try and get a good free kick goal.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been a good spot, but it happened so that the referee was exactly behind her and just couldn't see it.
Barry has it again, the attacking third. Nice fake with a shot. Barry walks it in with the left foot. The shot and a save made off the right arm, and then the ball is still loose, and it'll find its way all the way back and be grabbed by the goalkeeper, Mosier, and it will be a free kick here for the Sturgis Scoopers. I guess a foul is called on Barry.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to kick the ball when you're laying flat on your back.
So it is a foul on Barry and a free kick here for Sturgis, but Barry had a really good chance and a really good shot attempt, and another save was made by Mosier. And now another free kick here for Sturgis.
Foul on Oksana Muchkunaus there, who's in the game at that left back, her normal position, I guess. She's had some knee issues this week and probably trying to limit her minutes a little bit.
So with 32 minutes to play, 2-0 lead for the Pierre Governors. Sturgis will have the free kick, but it goes out of play, and a throw here upcoming for Pierre. As they're in the middle third on their own end. Now 13 shots for Pierre, 3 so far in the second half. 5 saves made for the goalkeeper Mosier. And Jenna Gehring has been able to touch the ball a couple times, grabbed it twice, and that's about it. Just one shot against her, but that missed by a good margin. So she has not been tested, nothing like what she was tested last Thursday against Roosevelt when she came up huge. This Pierre Governor team giving her a little bit of a break. There is Sturgis allowed to continue to play. Boy, Governor got taken down, and maybe Sturgis had the position there. That one will go out of play off of Pierre and a throw here for Sturgis, but got physical near the far side corner in the attacking third for Pierre. Another steal, Barry. She'll turn. Good job to get some space off of her defender. And now Kuipers trying to get a pass forward for Davis. Does get it in, but Davis had to stop to make sure she stayed on side, so it rolled all the way in and was grabbed by the goalkeeper Mosier. And the threat eliminated for the Governors. Nearly turned right back over to Pierre and back to the midfield for Maher to turn and pass now for Taylor. Taylor's pass for Templeton. Kuipers bounced over her foot, but it's going to be played here for Campia. And Campia's pass up, and good pass here for Kuipers to get a run. But then played off of the foot of Jessica Matthew and out of play for a throw here for Pierre. Trying to get maybe the third goal of the game here for the Governors. As Sargent will move up and will throw it in.
It's tied in the second half, 2-2.
JV boys for Pierre tied 2-2 with the Scoopers across the way. Campia plays it back for Sargent. And now Sargent will turn from the corner. The box extended out to the sideline. Plays it in for Campia. Back out for Sargent. Good patience here by the Governors. Trying to find a good shot and keeping possession. Not forcing anything up 2-0. But looking for that good shot. Here's Kuipers. That pass rolls off her foot. She'll play it now the far side, or the near side. That will roll off of Copeland. It's going to be Swift, and it'll go out for another corner, and it will be the fourth corner of the game for the Governors. This offensive threat here for Pierre in this possession has been very methodical and very well organized from Pierre, not forcing anything and making those sure passes, trying to get in, and now they have a corner of the result.
Yeah, you put a couple of goals in the net, and you're up 2-0, and all of a sudden you get a lot more confident, and you think that you're feeling pretty good about things, and so far it has.
Here's the Governors still inside the box off the corner. Barry tried to get a shot as that one was still coming down, and she tried to toe that one in. That was a hard shot that got blocked up by the Scoopers, but the Governors still on the far side. A cross comes in for Barry, and Barry lost it, but it came back. There's a shot, and that one just goes wide. And then Campia nearly ran into the goalpost. She might have ran into the goalpost. She will be slow to get up, and maybe they'll get a sub for Campia, because she was looking to maybe try and head that one in off the cross, I believe, from Beck. And Hutchinson is going to check in for Campia, so she'll hobble off, and hopefully we'll be able to return at some point in this game with 28 minutes left to play.
Yeah, that was a great look there from Richter, and Campia was just like one step late to getting ahead on that and having a dunk. But great look, and as you said, Pierre's being dangerous, and they're possessing the ball and making good decisions.
Now here's another chance for Pierre off the turnover. Davis, a pass, nice touch from Barry. Trying to get it right back over to Barry, but it will be played back down. Another couple of chances for Pierre, still loose. Barry with the left foot, that one got blocked away, and it will roll all the way to the corner, and it stays in, then goes off of Sturgis, and it will be another corner upcoming here for Pierre.
Great play by Allie Hutchison there. Just went in the corner. She got a defender closing out on her and just plays it off her shin over the inline.
So here is Sargent, now an opportunity for the Governors, trying to get up 3-0. Sargent, that one went off the side of her foot, so misplayed, and it does go out for a goal kick here for Mosier. And again, a 2-0 game. Those are ones that don't really notice too much. However, I know Coach Swenson will go back and say, hey, we got to be, that might be a 2-2 game or a 0-0 game. We got to have that corner at least have an opportunity to attack with it.
Yeah, obviously she'd like it to be better, but
and that's just, as the team goes on. Here's a chance for Barry. She scores from the top of the box. A quick strike from Ryan Barry to make it 3-0. No chance for Mosier. She was just hoping that was going to go over the crossbar, maybe wide. And with 26:37 to go, Ryan Barry has made it a 3-0 lead for Pierre.
Yeah, good shot there. Good setup by Templeton. Again, Pierre pressing hard on the defensive end, or on Sturgis' defensive end. Pierre getting numbers, making it difficult for Sturgis to come out and get out. And I think there was about 6 girls in the box or within 6 yards of the box there. And when you get those kind of numbers forward, good things are going to happen.
And now Pierre has opened up to a 3-0 advantage. They've scored in the first 15 minutes, twice now in the first 15 minutes of this second half, with 26 minutes and some change to play in this contest. A 3-0 lead here for Pierre. Gehring, that one goes, a nice pass from the top of the box over on the far side now for Pierre to go work the other way. Here's Barry with it, just scored a goal, trying to lob one forward, and it will be played from Sturgis first, although Hutchinson, trying to win the race down to it, nearly stole the ball away. And it will roll all the way back towards midfield. Sargent stepped over it to play it forward for the Governors. A nice touch now for Hutchinson. Crosses it over for Davis. A pass in for Richter. And now over for Barry. And there's another shot that will just go wide from Barry. Looking for a second one in a matter of seconds. And it will be a goal kick here for Sturgis. A 3-0 advantage.
You're really starting to see Pierre build up now with confidence and connect on passes, and that's really what they lacked in the first 20 minutes is just that connection, and now they're putting 5, 6, 8 passes together.
Yeah, that last possession right there, that one, for a non-soccer guy like myself, and I don't try and say that I know a lot about soccer, but that looked very pretty by that Governor team and nearly made it 4-0. Now, I'm sure you can echo that and seeing that play happen, how good those touches were from everybody down the field.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to make a defender commit to you, and then when they do, pass to where they came from. Hopefully you got a teammate there, and just keep making defenders commit and go by them.
As the Governors, again, and they've done a really good job here in this game, and Sturgis kind of tried to do that as well, but Pierre has done a really good job of passing the ball back to move the ball forward. There's a potential of a foul from Sturgis. No foul. They'll allow the play to go on. And then Hutchinson will get called for a foul. It's usually the second one. It wasn't Hutchinson that got knocked over, but the second foul of the two that I think most teams or most of the crowd can see, the second one's always going to get called if the first one doesn't. And it's a foul called on Pierre.
Yeah, a little frustration there. You think you should have got a foul on your side, so you're going to go in a little extra hard. And it was a foul, but I wouldn't disagree that the first one probably should have been called too, and Coach Swenson, I think, would agree with me.
As on the far side here for Pierre, back for Barry, and going towards the attacking third, forward for Yost, and now over on the left side, back for Richter. Pass for Barry, nice touch, played it back for Richter, a little give and go, but an offside will be called on Pierre. And it's so close.
So close.
I could hear you wanted because that looked very good. That was a really good play, especially from the two of Barry and Richter. The give and goes that both of them had to each other, and just barely missed to being onside.
Yeah, I didn't want to walk all over you there, but I had to get that out. But that's what it's supposed to look like. It was so close to being exceptional.
And I think if the play would have went on, we could have gone to VAR to see if that was onside or not. And here's a chance now. Hutchinson will win the race over to it. Although Sturgis did get a foot to it first, but it will go out for a corner kick. And That's the wheels turning from Hutchinson, the engine that's moving from Hutchinson to make that quarter happen for Pierre.
Yeah, exactly. She's, as I said in the first half, just unlimited energy there, and a good ball, and she forces the Sturgis defender to just kick it out for a corner. I mean, just pure hustle.
So now here is a corner, the 6-1 of the game. As Sargent now will take the corner. She'll a little bit of a fake, now back up, and we'll get that one across to the far side of the box. Barry with the head on it, but ends up heading it out of play. It'll be a goal kick here for the Scoopers.
Really good corner there from Sargent. The last one went behind the net. She adjusted and put that one right where she wanted it.
And Pierre, the 6 corners that they've had, they've been dangerous in probably 4 or 5 of the corners that they've had. And again, for Coach Swenson, she'll take that. Obviously, you want to be perfect, and that's the game plan. Is you want to, but and nobody is perfect. Even if you end up with a perfect record, that there's still things to improve on. But Swenson, I think, will be happy with the dangerous chances and dangerous looks that Pierre has had off of the set pieces.
Yeah, I know they've been working on those corners, both defending and trying to score off of their own corners. Quite hard here the last couple weeks, and you can see that it's worked for them, and they're creating chances.
Off the throw from Sargent, it is played from the Scoopers on the near side, and that one will go out, and it will be another throw here for Pierre. As, again, they lead at 3-0 with 21 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll stay here at Whittle Field, and we'll have the boys' game after this one concludes. Here looking to be 4-0 as the other girls. The boys looking for their third win, and would be 2 big wins here on the road on a Thursday evening before traveling against and up to Aberdeen on Saturday against 2 really good boys and girls programs for Aberdeen Central. As Sturgis with possession, trying to get towards midfield. That's played from Bartolotto. And then Copeland had it. Will lose it, and up towards Davis. Back here the near side, the Scoopers have possession. But again, Pierre is not allowing Sturgis to move the ball down the field. Again, just one shot for Sturgis so far in almost 3/4 of this game. About 20 minutes to play. And a 3-0 lead, and Sturgis with just one shot, and that shot wasn't real close to being a threat for Jenna Gehring. That was played up from Graceland Taylor. And now Sturgis will try and make something, although Maher is over there to break it up. So again, Pierre just defensively has just been all over the ball, and it's been nowhere close.
Yeah, Pierre did a really good job there getting back. They had 9 girls back in front of the ball or behind the ball by the time Sturgis got their second touch. So that's what they've been after.
Here is Brianna Sargent. She'll lob one forward, looking to get to Davis. That one might have gone off the arm of Davis, but she'll still play it. Davis with a shot off the crossbar. It goes down, but it doesn't go in. And a high hop and then grabbed by Mosier. Missed it by an inch.
Yeah, great shot there. She definitely beat the keeper, and an impossible shot to save. Just unfortunate for her, like you say, an inch down, and it ricochets in.
Wait, maybe we need a VAR to see if that ball actually went across the goal line.
Yeah, I don't think it did. The goalie was facing out, and it came in front of her, so I think it was a pretty good call.
Hey, anything to get VAR in South Dakota, right?
I'm not a big fan.
You're not a big fan of that? Okay, all right. I can understand that, too. As Sargent has it, she'll lob one down, and it will roll. It won't roll out of play, but it will be Mosier over there to grab it as it stops a couple of feet in front of the goal line. 18:55 left to go here in the second half. A 3-0 lead for Pierre. 16-1 in shots in favor of the Governors. Goals from Ellie Hughes, Avery Davis, and Ryan Berry, giving the Governors a 3-0 advantage.
Grace Richter returns for the Governors.
Richter will come back in along with Yost. And Coach Swenson, and you look at some of the players that have come off the bench for the Governors and those that return, they got a lot of talented players. They got talented players that don't even start on this team. That's how good this Pierre Governor team can and has been so far this year.
Yeah, exactly. They've started 3 different girls here tonight from what they've done earlier, and Reston, Oksana, Macho Canals, and giving Jost a start. And
there's a cross that goes towards the goal. Ellie Hughes just missed another tap, and that one just missed her foot, and it rolls out for a goal kick. A really good cross there from the Governors. I believe that was Richter that had the cross, and nearly able to find Hughes again.
Yeah, great cross by Grace Richter there, right on the back post and within a yard of the net, and Ellie just couldn't get a foot on it.
So with now 17:40 to play in this second half, Pierre in control, 3-0. Sturgis will have to try and get something moving quickly. They got to score 3 goals in a matter of 17 minutes. That's going to be hard for any team to do. But Sturgis has to find a way to try and get something moving. And the Governors, that's all you want is just to keep the Scooper offense frustrated, just allowing one shot so far against. And Sturgis trying to get something moving in that almost their best offensive chance here in the second half was stolen away by Pierre and cleared away by the Governors. And back for the Scoopers, trying to get to the edge of the attacking third. And no dice for Sturgis, playing it all the way back for Jenna Gehring here for Pierre. And up forward, a pass looking for Hughes was intercepted by the Scoopers, but then played back again by the Governors. And it's now Kuipers. Her pass for Richter here on the near side. And Grace Richter will move around one defender, trying to move it towards the middle of the field. Nearly had it, it will have it stolen away. And then back Sargent. Sargent and Taylor almost had miscommunication, but it was grabbed by Sargent and played all the way back to Gehring, although the ball didn't roll all the way over there to the top of the box. Richter now has it on the near side, but it was stolen away by Zylstra. Back for Taylor, and Graceland Taylor up for Yost. Trying to get it back across, but it will be back for Barry. And now on the near side, touched by Kuipers. And at the sideline, it rolls out, and it's going to be a throw here for Sturgis. We'll have a sub coming in for the Scoopers.
Hope Fiddler will check in.
Blottmeyer's back in the game for Pierre. I don't know if we mentioned that one for the Governors. Barry will also take a seat.
She's actually been out. That was Ellie Hughes on the far side.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
They wear they're number 9 and 10 in the scorebook, and they wear basically the same shoes. So and they both have blondish hair, so it's sometimes a little hard to pick the two of them out.
Exactly. I feel you.
I was going to say, the number 9 and 10 the program, number 1 in your heart, Mendel. So here's Blottmeyer. Her pass looking for Hughes, and Hughes will get in on the far side across, and that one is going to be taken away by the Scoopers and then cleared away. With 15 minutes to play here in the second half, a 3-0 lead for Pierre. As the Scoopers try to move it forward, and there will be a foul called on Sturgis, and it will be a free kick for the Governors. It'll be the 5th foul of the game from Sturgis. Second here in the second half. A relatively clean game from both sides. Not a whole lot of offsides either from either team. 5 players are battling for it near the attacking third for Pierre, and the Governors, who only had 2 of those 5 players, end up with the ball. As here on the near side, Richter has on the sideline. Richter may be looking for a cross. And it will go on a play off of Sturgis, so another corner upcoming here for Pierre. And Pierre's kind of baited the Scoopers into a lot of those plays near the corner of the Scoopers having to push the ball out.
Yeah, really nice play there again by Grace Richter, went in the corner, taking the ball down and making herself dangerous. Sturgis has to honor that cross that's been such a big part of the Pierre offense.
Blottmeyer will take a seat, as it will be Barry that will check in for her on the corner. Comes for Hughes off the left leg, rolls all the way to the goal line, and it does go out for a goal kick. So we've seen, and of course the wind sometimes plays a factor in how corners are played. But Pierre's they've been looking to attack from the near side of the far side, or the far side of the near side. They like to cross it all the way across the goal mouth, and we've seen that in almost all their corners so far, and they've been dangerous. They've looked dangerous every single time.
Yeah, I think there's a definite effort to get it to the back post, and a couple of them have been right on, a couple of them have been just long, but it's working, I think, pretty well.
Here is now Sturgis trying to get something moving offensively. But another defensive play, another good defensive play here for Pierre, as it will go out, and a good play, I believe, from Grayson Taylor to eliminate an offensive threat from Sturgis.
Yeah, she's just a destroyer. She just stops everything that the opponent tries to do from that center back. She's got great anticipation, great foot skills, and she kind of takes it personally when Pierre gives up a goal. She doesn't like it very much.
This one comes inside, a chance for Sturgis with a shot, and that one goes wide. Their best chance for Sturgis, and Zylstra missed the goal. And their only shot of the second half, that one was their best of the 2 shots they've had so far in the game.
Yeah, definitely a good entry pass to the center of the box there. They went over top of Pierre's defensive line and were dangerous there. Good job of closing to the ball, though, by the outside back.
Okay, and Beck checks in here for the Governors with 12 minutes to play. And I was about to ask you right before that thread, is someone like Taylor, who does a really good job defensively, and she'll push one forward and get it across midfield, as an offense, that just plays with your mind a little bit more. You just feel like you can't get anything past just one girl. That one's going to be offside, and it will be from Sturgis. And something like that ends up happening, where you get so frustrated you can't get it past that back line. You end up trying to be offside. They're offside by about 10 feet there.
Right. Something dangerous here, maybe? Nope. So, yeah, it does. I'm fortunate I've never had to try to beat her, but I've certainly seen her destroy a lot of attacks, and it just seems like she's everywhere.
The Scoopers have it from their own end at midfield. Davis trying to take it away, and Scoopers will pass it back even farther, and Davis not giving up on the threat, trying to steal the ball away from the Scoopers. It ends up going back for the Governors. Here's a good pass leading forward for Yost, and now Yost plays it back behind Davis, but she's able to stop and have it now for Pierre. Davis gets knocked down. They'll allow play to continue. Davis will turn back around and play it over here for Kuipers. Kuipers, a pass. Now here's Sargent from Barry to Sargent. Trying to lead it forward for Kuipers to the top of the box. And now in for Kuipers again. There's a shot, and that one a save made from Mosier, and it goes for another corner and another good opportunity for the Pierre Governors.
Yeah, that was a really good shot by Cammie Kuipers. She's got a big leg. Sometimes she has a little bit of an issue dialing it in, but she's dangerous when she gets it on frame. It takes a pretty good save usually to keep it out of the net.
Templeton's back in. Sargent will take the corner with 10 left to go here in the second half. Sargent on the corner, trying to go to the back post. Barry comes in, goes off the shoulder. It's in front, a shot, and that one rolls through, and a goal scored from Island Templeton. And it's a 4-0 lead here for the Pierre Governors.
Yeah, there again, back post on the corner. It seems to be where they're targeting. Barry gets it headed towards goal. She makes a nice save, but the rebound comes right out to Templeton. She's able to get enough on it to get it through the goalie and across the line.
So now a 4-0 lead and the 4th different goal scorer for the Governors here tonight, as Templeton gets her lead with 10:02 left to play. And Pierre leading at 4-0, or is in control of the last 10 minutes of this game.
That's Templeton's first of her career too, by the way.
Oh, and that's what you love about this team too, and they all knew it. They all, the extra celebration there and the extra hugs given for Templeton, they all knew that was her first of her career. As Kuipers has it here for Pierre again. I was going to say, you don't really want to put it on cruise control because there's still 10 minutes to play. And while that's probably not enough time for Sturgis to come all the way back, here's another corner upcoming for Pierre. You don't want those habits. You don't want bad habits to form in the last 10 minutes because that's still a lot of time and not a whole lot of time to create bad habits. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to create a bad habit, and Pierre looking to finish this one strong and potentially maybe add another 1 or 2 before this game's over.
Yeah, you want to build into Saturday. Like I say, Saturday's going to be a challenge. You want to keep playing your best and keep having that confidence.
So here is Sargent again, another corner from the near side. We'll see if they try and go to the back post again. As Sargent will play it towards the back post, and it was off of one of the Governors' heads and played back to the top of the box. There's a shot and goes wide, and it will miss from Davis, and it will be a goal kick. But an 18th shot of the game for Pierre, 18-2 in shots in favor of the Pierre Governors.
Yeah, Cayenne Beck getting her head on that one. Good job of getting it on it. And then Avery Davis cleaning up with the shot right at the top of the box.
And Davis will take a seat, and that might end her evening as the Govs lead by 4. Hutchinson came in for Davis. I believe, I don't know if Davis had come out up to that point yet. Maybe she had just one small break so far in this game.
Yeah, she was out in the first half for a little bit. This will be pretty interesting because I'm not sure Allie Hutchinson's ever played striker before, so it'll be fun for her.
As Richter tried to get a pass over for Sargent, went off of Sturgis, went out of play, so a quick throw here and up for Kuipers. Kuipers gets knocked down. They'll allow play to continue. Kuipers still has it going outside the box. A pass trying to lead for Sargent, and now over. And Templeton plays it up for Richter. Richter a pass trying to lead one forward down the corner for Kuipers, but taken away by a Sturgis, and they did a good job of not playing it out of play on the goal line for a corner kick. And now Templeton back, top of the box, trying to play one up forward. Missed, handled by the Scoopers, and Hutchinson had an opportunity. She had flinched for a moment because she thought the Scoopers were clearing it out after the missed shot or missed kick. Hutchinson tried to have that opportunity inside the box.
Yeah, stayed with it, got a nice shot. Unfortunately, hit the defender.
And a foul is going to be called on Pierre, and it will be the 7th foul in the game by the Governors. And a free kick here for the Scoopers.
Boys game, it is now 4-2 Pierre.
6:50 to play here in the second half. The Pierre JV team winning 4-2. Pierre boys team will be looking to follow suit if that score holds out. And they're going to be looking for their 3rd win of the season, while the Governor girls are 6.5 minutes away from their 4th win of the season and remain perfect on the year. That pass on the far side here for the Governors. That long shot will roll wide of the net, but will be grabbed before it went out of play by Mosier. And the 19th shot doesn't go on target, but Pierre is well in control of this one. 4-0 lead with 6 minutes to play. A date with Aberdeen Central Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock start. It'll be the second of the doubleheader. The pass goes forward. Here's Richter in. Richter with a pass back for Hutchinson just over the top of her foot, but the Governors still have an opportunity. Barry with a shot gets knocked out. Barry plays it back now, and another shot attempt. That one just goes wide from Kuipers. Boy, that one missed by a couple inches of the goal post.
Yeah, good look there. Good patience. A lot of possession inside the box.
Here is Ellie Hughes.
So Hughes will check back in. 21 shots now for Pierre. 5.5 left to go here in the second half, and Pierre, again, will be 4-0 going into that matchup against Aberdeen Central on Saturday. The Governor girls went into the coaches' polls ranking this week, and they got a lot of respect after the first 3 wins against a really good Spearfish in that second win of the season, and against that really good Roosevelt team last Thursday. There's a Hutchinson got bumped away from the ball, and no foul was called. Coach Swenson, even though there's 5 minutes left, she's got to stick up for her team and stick up for her players. That one didn't look very good from up here, and maybe we're a little bit biased, and I know Coach Swenson is going to be a little bit biased when it comes to that. But that one was a tough one. And here's now Ellie Hughes with it for Pierre, trying to get it forward for Hutchinson. A pass back for Hutchinson again inside the box, and it rolls towards the goalkeeper, Mosier. And she ran into her teammate to grab the ball, and those are dangerous plays for a goalkeeper, for a defender, because both of you are going full speed after the ball, and you're trying to get the ball, eliminate a chance, so you more times than not run into each other, and that could lead to some injuries. But everybody is good there, thankfully good for the Scoopers. It'll be played over now here for Barry to the far side, as the Governors, with 4:15 left to go, lead at 4-0 and trying to attack, maybe score one more time here against the Scooper team. Sargent, her pass didn't have enough mustard to it, and it's going to be played out by Sturgis. So now Mendel with a 4-0 lead, 4 minutes to play. Governors are going to be 4-0, and Saturday against Aberdeen Central. Is this a grading, a passing grade for the Governors, and what you want to see going from this game to Aberdeen on Saturday?
I thought it was a little slow start, honestly, but there was some adjustment there, but a real good second half.
And you mentioned it too. That's kind of been the MO for Pierre. A little bit slow to a start. Defensively, while the game might be a slow start for Pierre offensively, defensively they've been really good, in especially these last two games when the start has not been as fast. And that's what you really like to see. If the offense doesn't get going right away, and here's another opportunity for the offense. The pass comes in front and it's tapped in. I don't know if it was Barry or Hutchinson that got it. But the Governors now lead at 5-0. I think it was Ryan Berry Ellie Hughes tapped it in. And it's a 5-0 lead for Pierre.
Yeah, great play there. Cayenne Beck started it on the left wing. Oksana Muchokanaus running from the outside back. Beck sends her to the corner. And then a nice cross. And as you said, it was Hutchison or Hughes. Either one could have put their foot on it. Unfortunately for Hutchison, Ellie's got a little longer legs.
I was going to say that's the difference in was the height in those two. As Hutchinson, the motor's not going to turn off with 3:15 left to play. That goal scored with 3:18 on the clock. As Hughes got her second of the game, it's a 5-0 lead for Pierre. Coming on strong in the second half, scoring 4 times now here in the second half. Hughes had the first goal of the game with just 7:15 left to play in the first half. But Pierre has struck 4 times here in the second half and now lead at 5-0 in her 3:16 away from finishing off. They didn't start the clock right away, so they had them take some time off. But here we are with under 3 minutes left to go now here in the second half.
Yeah, you were saying there before that goal about Pierre's defense has been really good even when the offense is struggling, and you're exactly right. And that's so important. I mean, if your offense is struggling and then you let that affect your defense, then – things get out of hand quickly. But the defense has been solid from the beginning of every game and held us in until Pierre can find that offense and find that confidence.
And I think that's that's a universal thing in sport. Even if the offense isn't there, your defense can still be there. Your defense can help that offense along in pretty much every sport. Basketball, the shot's not falling. Well, you can still play hard defense and good defense even when your shot's not falling. Here's a lead pass for Hughes, trying to get back in. Maybe she's looking for a hat trick, although the Scoopers get back defensively. And Hughes trying to take the ball away on the near sideline. And they'll continue to play right at the sideline, and it'll go out off Pierre, and a throw here for Sturgis. But you look, basketball-wise, football, you look at soccer here as well. Hockey, playing your defense can be if your defense is strong, your offense will come along at some point, and that in the case for the Pierre Governors, that's been the fact for them in the first 4 games.
Yeah, exactly. It holds you in the game. I mean, if your defense is strong, it keeps you at 0-0, keeps you in the game until you can figure things out.
Last 90 seconds here for the Pierre Governors, leading 5-0. That will be a throw in here for Pierre on the near side as they get to the attacking third. They have now outscored their opponents 18-0 in 4 games. That has been impressive for this Pierre Governor team. They've scored a lot of goals in the first 4 games. When you average as a team more than 4 goals a game, it's going to be hard to beat you. Offensively, and like you said, the offense has been slow to get going, but when you're averaging 4+ goals a game, that's hard for any team to outscore you to try and to knock you off on any given day. Under a minute to go. Be a throw-in upcoming here for Pierre, and the boys' game will be played. I believe the start time will be right at 6 o'clock Mountain Time, 7 o'clock local time, so we'll have about 20 minutes in between the end of this one and the start of Game 2 of our doubleheader. As Sturgis trying to clear it out of their defending third, and it'll roll out of play for a throw here for the Scoopers with 25 left and counting here between Pierre and Sturgis. So the Governors score 1 in the first half from Ellie Hughes. They lead 1-0 after the first, and then score 4 times here in the second to control a 5-0 advantage with the last 10 seconds. Hutchinson, a pass across over for Hughes, but it will be played out by Sturgis, and that's going to do it. 5-0 win for the Pierre Governors over the Sturgis Scoopers. And Pierre remains perfect, a 4-0 start to the season when they take on now Aberdeen Central on Saturday in a huge game upcoming. They'll play at 2 o'clock. We'll talk a little bit about that in the post-game show and get you also set for the boys' game. We'll step aside for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, we'll come back with the post-game show of the girls' contest as they win at 5-0 over Sturgis. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
At Oahe Federal Credit Union, their Recreation Loan Special is back and better than ever with rates as low as 2.55% APR, 90 days, no payments, and terms up to 15 years. Apply online at www.oahefcu.coop or pick up an application at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Some exclusions may apply. See the website for more details.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
When you want the best prices and best selection, go to Wegner Auto in Pierre. The certified sales staff at Wegner Auto will provide you service after the sale and how to get easy financing. Check out their website, WegnerAuto.com, or stop in. They have the best prices and won't be undersold. Wegner Auto has the region's largest selection with over 280 new and quality pre-owned vehicles. GM certified pre-owned vehicles give you peace of mind with their 12-month or 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and 5-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Log on to WegnerAuto.com or stop by Wegner Auto in Pierre, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer since 1907.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of Heat-A-Later fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of Heat-A-Later fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-A-Later Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
As we welcome you back here to Sturgis, as the first game wrapped up, it is a 5-0 win for the Pierre Governors over the Sturgis Coopers, and we unfortunately had a flash of lightning go around the stadium, so we have put ourselves on a lightning delay, and the fans are clearing out. The teams will have to go to their bus. We'll stay in the press box for a little bit, but I think I don't know if it's a full minimum of 30 minutes or not before they can get back on, but the boys haven't been able to start warming up yet, which that will put us pretty far back from where we're going to start this game. I think right now 7:30 Central Time will probably be as early as we get underway, so we're right around 50 minutes away from maybe getting started for the boys' game. That is, as long as the weather can stay away. However, there was a severe thunderstorm warning that was just around the area, and thankfully we were able to get the game in, the girls' game in. Mendel Miller joining me here in the press box right now, but thankfully we got the girls' game in, and it was a good one for the girls. 5-0 win, and we mentioned it, a little bit of a slow start for Pierre offensively. They had just one goal in the first half, but then came alive and scored 4 times in the second half. They had 10 shots in the first half, 11 in the second half, but scored 4 times for a 5-0 win, and that's kind of Pierre Governor soccer, and especially in that second half. What we really like to see from this girls' team is a very strong second half.
Yeah, I think you said it exactly. 10 shots in the first half with 1 goal, and then 11 shots in the second half with 4 goals. They just did a so much better job of possessing the ball and being patient in the attacking third, making an extra pass, possessing the ball long enough to get more number of offensive people forward, and when you do that, you just get better shots, and you stress the defense, you stress the keeper. because she doesn't have the one person with the ball to worry about. She's got people on the backside. She's got people running at her down the middle and things like that. So just a much better job of controlling the ball and being patient on the attack.
The Governors had 4 different goal scorers. Ellie Hughes started out in the first half with the goal of 7:15 left to play in that first half. Then it was Avery Davis, followed by Ryan Berry. Ireland Templeton scored, and then Hughes got her second to close out the scoring to make it a 5-0 win for the Pierre Governors, and now 4-0 on the season. And they cut the lights out to the on the field. Kind of gave me a little bit of a heart attack there for a second. I thought we lost because I heard it on the headset, so I thought maybe we lost power here. But we're still good here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. It is going to be a little bit of a delay because, again, lightning was in the area, so that will force us to have to take a delay, and we'll see what we might have going into the for this boys game, but we'll try and provide updates as we go along. What we might do here soon is go back to regular programming, but first we're going to step aside for 3 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll talk more about this girls game and also get you set for the boys game that is going to be in a weather delay for a little while, and we'll try and get you an update as we go along. So we'll come back in 3 minutes, talk more about the girls' victory over the Sturgis Scoopers. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Go Govs!
This is Art from East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center. Did you know we are open 7 days a week? We're your shopping destination rather than simply a producer of nursery plants. We know what plants work in the area and offer high-quality landscape design services, plant materials, handmade outdoor crafts, and high-quality garden art. Let us make your yard and garden one to remember. East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center, east on Highway 34, north of Farm Island in Pierre.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Bank West Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put Bank West Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
All Pro Towing and Repair offers 24/7 light, medium, and heavy towing, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, and recovery. The All Pro Towing and Repair team of professionals offers prompt, courteous, and top-notch services to Central South Dakota. If you find yourself in need of a tow, jump, or lockout, contact All Pro Towing and Repair, 605-669-2075. That's 605-669-2075.
As we welcome you back here to Sturgis, and again, we got the window closed right now, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can kind of see the shadows, the silhouettes of everybody here in the press box. But we do have a lightning delay, and there is a severe thunderstorm warning that is around the Sturgis area. So it could be a little while before we get things underway. We hope that we could have this game for you tonight. We hope that we still can have this game for you tonight, but right now it is up in the air, and we will wait to see what happens. And Mendel, we can talk a little bit about the weather real quick, is because it's a long drive back to Pierre, a 3-hour drive back to Pierre, so you don't want to wait maybe too long for these kids to go to school tomorrow. However, if the rain's going to go around where you're at, you're going to drive through the rain, so you don't really want to leave too soon and then have to be driving in the rain all the way back to Pierre. So it's not really in a good situation as we see another lightning in the area, so that will probably drop us back another 30 minutes from this moment. And you're not in a good spot one way or the other right now.
Right, yeah. This just isn't optimum either way. No good options. You don't want to have to come back 3 weeks later or whatever if you're the boys and try to play the game and stuff like that. So there's just not a lot of good options, I guess, as far as what you're faced with. You're here now, and hopefully the system will move through and we can get a game in. The fortunate thing is it looks like on both fields that the JV and the varsity play on have lights, so that is an option. But it's not much we can do about Mother Nature, I guess.
Yeah, we will wait to see what we have if we can get ourselves this game. But and again, how long do you wait? It's on a grass field, so it can, and it's soccer, so it can take a lot of rain before we end up having to cancel anything. However, just the fact of any kind of lightning around the area will make this thing go a little bit farther along, make it a little bit harder to try and get these games in. So what we'll probably do here shortly is go back to ESPN and go back to regular programming and then come back. But we can continue talking about the girls' victory here for just a little bit.
Yeah, and actually I'm really excited here because I get to scoop the sportscaster here. I got a text. Said the girls' tennis team beat Brandon Valley today 6-3.
Perfect. That's a big win for the girls' tennis team. They play in Brandon Valley. They I believe they were playing maybe Stevens or Central later this evening, and then they'll play in a tournament tomorrow. Hey, have you ever thought about doing this for a living?
Yeah, and declined.
Well, hey, I appreciate you, but you're getting your fix in now. Being an opportunity to be on air, and I appreciate all the help that you have been for soccer the last several years, and especially this year as well. And you definitely bring a lot to the broadcast, because without you, I would be lost. We've already heard how many times I'd be lost in the broadcast.
I enjoy it so much. This is so much fun, and I couldn't ask for working with a better guy. I mean, it's. I told you I was going to give you a hard time. It's good that the awards haven't gone to your head, and you're just kind of a normal guy that you can work with, just a normal citizen like myself. I appreciate that you let me share the mic with you.
I appreciate that, and I also am seeing a bus start to drive away right now, and I hope that they do not leave me here. I rode the bus, and you're here. I'm going to ride back with you if that ends up happening. But one bus is starting to move away, and I'm not sure where they might be going or where they could be headed to, but. I hope they don't leave me here.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I think those girls probably talked the bus driver into going downtown and getting something to eat or something like that. They may be moving over closer to the JV game as well. I'm not sure, but I don't think they'll leave you.
I hope not, but the Governors, again, the boys are scheduled to play here against Sturgis this evening. Unfortunately, right now we're in a little bit of a weather delay. We thankfully got the girls' game all the way through, and even if we had seen a flash of lightning in the last 5 minutes, they would have just said that's the game, and they were already past the halfway point. There was no chance that any team was going to come back. I'm not saying Sturgis couldn't come back, but really no team was going to come back from a 5-0 deficit that late in the game. But Pierre played really well. The girls played really well to get that 5-0 win. They're now 4-0, and that big game against Aberdeen Central. To be 4-0, and maybe that wasn't you're hoping to be 3-1 potentially, maybe 2-2. Would you feel okay going into that game against Aberdeen Central? But to be 4-0, that's a fantastic spot to be in for any team, obviously, but for Pierre and the competition they've played to this point.
Yeah, certainly. Nothing but thrilled. I mean, this is a team that's very young. It's a new coach. She's still trying to find the pieces and understand what she has to work with and how they all fit into her system and things like that. She made some changes for this game, and we'll probably continue to tweak things and move things around, just trying to get that best fit for every player and make the whole greater than the pieces. So it's great to be 4-0. I guarantee you the girls have been looking towards Aberdeen since midsummer. Aberdeen's a rival. Aberdeen's a great team. A lot of talent, very similar to Pierre, a lot of young talent, a lot of speed. They know the importance of this game, and I'm sure as soon as this game was over, that was the message, is let's get ready for Aberdeen.
Yeah, and they will take them on Saturday. 2 o'clock is scheduled for the start time. The boys will play first at 12. The girls will play the second game at 2 o'clock. So we're looking forward to both of those games because the boys have been playing really well. And, like you said, a rival game between Pierre and Aberdeen, and it's going to be a good one. And the boys will play, again, at 12 o'clock, and the girls will play at 2 o'clock. That'll be the next time the girls play. We hope maybe the boys will play at least one more game before we get to Aberdeen, which would be tonight here in Sturgis. We're already here. We've got the boys JV game got done with, and like you said, you don't want to cancel the game and not make it up. However, you'd be coming back for another 3-hour drive for the boys to try and get here to play one game. So we'll see if maybe we get this game in. Obviously, we saw another flash of lightning about a minute ago, so we're still probably still about 50 minutes away, 40 minutes at best of trying to get this game underway. So it will be a little while, and as I say, another a little bit of some lightning going around, and we will try it. We'll keep you updated as we go along. Mendel, I appreciate you coming on and joining me here. We're going to send things back to regular programming, which is ESPN here this evening. We will have we'll have ESPN for a while. We'll come back. We'll try and get you back on around 6:30 Mountain Time, so 7:30 Central Time. We'll try and come back on the air and give you an update on where we sit in the situation, if not prior. And I believe if we come back prior, that means the game probably won't be played. But we'll try and get back around 7:30 and give you an update. But before then, we'll go back to regular programming on ESPN, and we'll come back with updates as available. So, Mendel, appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me again here today. We'll send things back to Ray Lewis at the station. We'll have him hang out for a while, and we'll come back around 7:30 here Central Time and give you an update on what the situation is. So for now, we'll go back to ESPN. You've been listening to, and I'll also mention too, the YouTube broadcast. We'll end the broadcast here. We'll come back with the boys game, and hopefully we can come back with the boys game later on here this evening. So we'll send things back to the station. You've been listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube.